So now that the footage is synchronized, let's go back in and let's take a look. And I can look at the different tracks. I can see it play, and I can see the tracks are synchronized.
Check 1 2 right there. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can actually.
Should I just have this not so close? Yeah. Or maybe not get so close. It sounds terrific. Check 1 2. Yep.
So as you can see, the tracks are synchronized. And I turn on each of the cameras, and so you can see how, let me turn this volume down. You can see how the tracks 1 and 2 play, and then the third track doesn't come in until the song comes in. So that means that all this over here I don't really need. So I'm going to grab my razor blade. I'm going to hold down the shift key, so it'll cut through all the tracks at the same time. And I'm just going to select this additional information here and delete it. I don't need that. So the song actually starts here. All right, so I have my sound off right now so that you can hear me talking. But now I'm ready to set this up for a multi-camera experience. So I'm going to select all 3 of the tracks, right click, come up and choose Nest. And then I give the nest a name, nested sequence, artist or musician or whatever the case may be. All right. And I've nested that sequence. Now I'm going to right click and come up and choose multi-camera enable. And then the last thing I can do is either click this little wrench here and choose multi-camera, or I can go to the little pin right here, click that, and drag the multi-camera symbol onto my little, and this will toggle multi-camera view as well. So now as the musician's playing, I can just click one track to the other. And I don't have the sound on right now. Of course, you probably want to have the sound on as well. And so I can just kind of do this kind of, I can also use the keyboard commands 1 and 2 and 3. And if I stop here, you'll see that it's made those individual edits on the timeline. And what helps here, after I've gone this far, is to come in with my rolling edit tool, and I can just kind of drag and roll and edit. So let's say I want something to happen over here a little. See, it's kind of blurred right there. So let's say I wanted that cut to come in a little later. I just grab that rolling edit and drag it to there, and it's going to keep that one cut until it transitions over to the other. So this is a very helpful tool. See, like it kind of got blurry right there too. It kind of went in too close. So let's see where it starts to blur. Oh, right there. And I'm going to drag that the other way. And that's a really cool way to edit when you have multiple cameras. It's called a multi-camera editing technique. That's very helpful. See, I don't like that shot there. If you don't like a shot, you can just go back to that shot, click on it, and switch to another camera. And so that's a very effective way to edit. So I set up the multi-camera, synchronize, I turn on multi-camera view, I nest all the tracks, and then I'm able to switch back and forth from one camera to the other.